Hey guys, welcome to Gamer's Quest, where I am simply on the quest to play games. If you've been on my channel before, I'm currently playing through Hogwarts Legacy, but I wanted to take a break for a moment and play a game that I'm actually quite familiar with, of Subnautica. Um, like I said, I've played this one quite a bit, but I haven't played since they updated it with some of the below zero buildings, which I don't think actually change too much of how the gameplay works. I think it's just adding a couple of things that are really fun or really useful from below zero. I also thought it'd be really fun to play a I've never played a hardcore game of Subnautica. I always just play survival or freedom if I don't really want to have too much management, so I thought it'd be fun to try and do a hardcore and see if I'd actually make it. So, because when I play survival, I always bank on the fact that I could die and respawn and it's not a big deal, but with hardcore, I only get the one life, so we're gonna see how it goes here. And I know that there's lots of Subnautica videos out there. Not really the point. It's a fun game.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Yes, just so you know, I am playing on Xbox, not PC. The PC or the computer I'm using to record my videos is actually my work computer, and it's not really designed to do all the things that many PCs are capable of. So, but hopefully I will learn to, or I will get to upgrade here before too long. But we'll just have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta be careful, I can't catch on fire already. Okay. We're also gonna see how fast it'll take me to get through it. Because like I said, I'm very familiar with the game.
This is considered an optimal outcome. This
Thank you.
is now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the data bank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Okay, go ahead and immediately look at what I got, which are just 2 flares, water, and nutrient blocks. And we get... Let's start getting some of that stuff off right off the bat. I'm not going to need that. Well, I better have it just in case. And let's go and take a nice look at the Aurora. Just what a beautifully crafted game. Like, I get the whole point is that we are stranded.
Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
I get that the whole point is that we are on a planet that is like 95% covered with water. It's still amazingly crafted, and if you've seen it before, there are actually 2 land masses available here. So there's, I think it's over there in that direction, it's the mountain island, and back behind me, somewhere in that direction, is the floating island. But let's just get in the water and get some stuff right off the bat. It's going to take me a minute to get controls back because I haven't played in a while. Okay, we need mushrooms. I might need to change some of my settings here. But we will We will see. Grab some peepers right off the bat. Oh, I need some... I need titanium or limestone or something. I don't think I spawned in a very good spot. Okay. No, this is actually a very good spot. These, there's only 2 of these in the game. They are totally worth it for the early game stuff because... Oops, need a little more air than that. Because they are just covered with limestone and quartz. So there's plenty of copper, plenty of titanium, and one of them... Thank you, PDA. I think one of them, I think it's this one actually, one of them actually branches off into a small yep, it's right there. It spawns into like a small little cavern that actually contains some early sandstone, so if you want silver and lead or potentially gold, it's a good place to start. So we're going to try and grab as much as I can here, and I did notice there's a box there on the outside, so we're going to grab that as well. Well, maybe it's the other side. Yeah, it's the other side. Which is actually okay. We can just... How we doing? We got quite a bit of stuff already. Remember to always put your items away so you can... Oh, there's some titanium or some metal scrap. That'll be good. We can grab some rubber while we're out here. Or, not rubber. Here, 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 here. Let's grab 3 of those to start. Because you get 2 rubber. Excuse me. You get 2 rubber with each creepvine seed. See, and even it's closed off on this side too. But not really. Lead. There's sulfur. Oh, and I got the gold. Where did it go? There it went. Oh, come on. Definitely wish I could be playing on... Oh, wow, I'm gonna die right off the bat already, huh? That's okay. We still got time. We still got time. We still got time. Okay. Back down, because I do believe there is a crash fish in here, and I need that cave sulfur for the repair tool. I thought there was one, but maybe not. Well, we will get back. We'll get some cave sulfur here before too long. We need to... We need to get... Wow, I'm already really far away from the Aurora, or my life pod here. What was I talking about? Oh, right. We need to get the first upgrade for air, and we need the... I'm having a hard time finding some crash fish right now. We need our knife, we need a better air tank, we need fins, and, oh, there we go, there's some. Take a little bit of damage there, but that is okay. I'd rather get the cave sulfur now. And I don't think there's actually that much use of the cave sulfur beyond the repair tool. I'm like 90% certain that it's got one other use. Okay, so first off, let's get the O2 tank built. Gotta have that. We shall do... Oh, my inventory is full for whatever. Right. We'll use that. We'll eat, and we'll keep our... There we go. Sorry, trying to remember how I want to do this. We're gonna get two. We're gonna get 4 rubber built right off the bat, and we'll get some lubricant as well because I grabbed 3 of those. We need a battery. Get the scanner done. Repair tool. Get the knife, and if I've got enough, I'm going to do another battery as well. There's our fins. Glass for the flashlight. Okay, so I know I built a lot of that really fast, but it's just all the essential stuff that you need right off the bat. So, hopefully that covers everything. Yeah, see, I built quite a bit there, and I do have my silver and some gold and some lead right off the bat as well, which the lead will be useful when we can build our moon pool. There was something else maybe. 2 glass and 1 more titanium. Okay. See, they updated some stuff, so everything's just slightly different. It's differently set up, so I'm like just not remembering. I'm just not remembering everything as well. Oh, hey, look, there's another crash fish. Thank you. There's some titanium or metal salvage. I do know and realize I could be scanning a lot of this stuff, but the scanning just takes away... Like, if you're playing for the very first time, scan everything. The amount of information they stowed in this game is just... It's impressive, really. Because there's all of the creatures that you can scan, plus all the plants, and which most of them are just kind of useless, and it's just... Okay, there's that. Can I craft it? Yes, I can. High capacity O2 tank within just a few minutes here. Ooh, something I just noticed. They added in the battery life onto your symbols down at the bottom. They didn't have that before. I mean, it was a below 0 feature. Okay, so something else that I want to do, let's take the water and the food with me, but I will get the peepers cooked up as well. Put away all that for the moment. Let's go find some stuff. We're just going to cook 1 peeper for the moment. Whoa, does that look different to you? It's like it still has... It's like it still has the sun shining down on it during the day or something. That's really kind of cool. See, it doesn't say that it's actually different, it's just the rabbit ray. Huh. Interesting. So quick tip for the people who've never played before and perhaps are looking to play. Don't spend your time gathering... the only way to get water in the early game that you find out pretty quick is these things. Shut up, Karen. That's what I'm going to call her. I'm going to call her Karen. In the early game, if you've never played before, you find you can capture fish, and bladderfish is one of the early ones that you can actually make into water. Don't do that. It may seem like a really simple resource, but your best bet for water in the early game is these right here, these giant coral tubes. Basically, you cut them and you get a couple pieces to use, and then if you can find some salt early on, you can start making bleach, and then you can use bleach to make a different kind of water, and it's just more. It gives you more water. What's the word? It's like more sustenance per water instead of the bladderfish. Like, I think bladderfish give you 20 when you make them into water, whereas the bleach will actually turn them into... I made a flashlight, right? We'll put it right there. How about that? So it's really not that much of a difference. But like bladderfish, when they get made into water, they will only give you 20 recovery of water, whereas hey, there's the second one. Whereas the oh, nice. Interesting. I'm over kind of behind the Aurora for this spawn. Would not have guessed that. But the bleach method will actually net you 30 per bottle. Yeah, I might need to turn down the sensitivity just a little bit. So that's my recommendation, is just immediately go for the bleach water route versus the bladderfish route. It's just better. It's just more water for you, and with one bleach you get 2 water out of it. So it's just better for you in the long run. There's our lead again, which we'll actually need for the radiation suit later. There's more quartz. I'm looking to see if I can find some salt here. No, that's quartz again. You know, I wonder if I shouldn't have made one of those air bladders that get me up to the surface of the water really quick. And I did not do that. You got the bioreactor fragment already. Oh, the sand sharks. And we got a scanner room fragment as well. Interesting. I do love that this game doesn't always have the same stuff in the same spot every time. Like, you're always just going to be surprised by what will spawn in when it spawns in. Because, like, I found stuff in weird places. It's like, I didn't even know that could spawn there. And it's just always surprising. Okay. We need to go back and see. I really want to find at least a salt. I need 1 salt. Because then I could make 1 bleach and actually get some water going. Some better water anyway. What I'd actually like to do is when I build my base, I'd actually just like to build the water treatment thing. There's like a water creation. It's the water filtration system, that's what it is. You can build a water filtration system. There's some salt, and it actually makes really good water for you, because it'll separate out the seawater from, or it'll separate the salt from the water, and it'll actually give you a 50 water bottle, which is just so much better for you, and it's constantly moving. Hey, look, vehicle bay fragment. A couple of those, and I saw another one. Boom. I'm getting a lot of stuff right off the bat, huh? Which is good, especially considering I want to try and beat this as fast as I can. Nice. You know, I don't think I've ever had the mobile vehicle bay before I've ever found.
This planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Thank you, Karen. Um, I don't think what I was saying is I don't think I've ever had the mobile vehicle bay fragments before I found all of the fragments for the Seamoth, because the Seamoth has very specific locations and I know exactly where to find them all. So and obviously with the mobile vehicle bay as well. Hey, more salt. I know where those pieces are as well, but I often find the Seamoth stuff sooner than I do the mobile vehicle bay. So it's kind of weird. But you know, each gameplay is different. You know what I need to do? Something else you should do, and they fix this in the second game. Change the color of your life pod so that it doesn't blend in with the water. It makes finding it so much easier. Was that salt? No, it was just a bladderfish. It makes finding your life pod so much easier. Alright, let's do a couple titanium bits here. Picked up 3, huh? Make the bleach.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
Yeah, disinfected water. That's what the one you want.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure
Now,
against
I could just make the regular water, but doesn't really matter that much. Let's cook our peeper again. Something else to note too is you can do cooked food or you can do cured food. The difference is with cooked food, it rots faster, whereas cure food doesn't rot, but it gives you negative water content. So just be very cognizant of how that works. The rebreather. I usually try not to build the rebreather until after you get the radiation suit, because then you can actually get onto the Aurora and get rid of the radiation, and I don't know, it's just a nicer... Let's pull some stuff out. It said I needed a battery and copper wire, right? So I need the copper wire. We're going to need more. Something that Below Zero did that this game did not, which, you know, hindsight is always 20/20. Thank you, Crashfish. There's copper, which I think I only need 1 plus 2 mushrooms to make a battery. Hey, there's our first radio signal. What was I saying? Oh, in Below Zero, you could pin recipes, and so it would put it in the top hand corner, and you could just that way you could just track what you were trying to build.
The seed glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go that direction, mostly because put a little bit of that away. We will keep the first aid kit. Oh, it built another one already. Wow. I think LifePod 3, something else I always do. Sorry, I'm talking really fast. I always change the colors of the signals or the the locations for various things because, again, they made them all blue for whatever reason, and it's just easier to see the orange instead of the blue. So, but the reason I'm coming over here is because I believe there are some PDAs here. There's a PDA, I think. Yep. And you get the compass, which
New PDA.
the compass is not totally necessary to beat the game. It can make it a little bit easier, especially when it comes to just navigating around the planet a little bit. Because if you know where your life pod is, and then you can kind of find everything else. Although, like I said, I don't often use the compass because I tend... See, there's another one already. The signals, the locations for signals that pop up are excellent for finding your way. Like if you can if you just start remembering where each thing is.
Playing re-recorded mistress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system. This grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
We will get there eventually. What was I saying? Oh, like if you start to remember where these locations are on your map. Where did it go? There was another one. It's right there. Like, you don't need the compass because these locations are all in the most important areas of the map anyway. So just, pay attention and... 10. We're going to try and get the mobile vehicle bay built. And we're also going to look for stuff for the builder tool. I want to try and build our first small base, which takes table coral. And I think it takes... Does it take 2? I think it takes 2. We need silver and a battery. Silver, a battery. It takes gold, which I've got gold. Okay, we're gonna go up for a second. Okay. And then don't forget that you have a blueprint screen, so if you are unsure of how to build something, you can come here. Okay, so the builder tool, I know for a fact, requires a... Hey, they added it in. You can actually pin recipes. Well, that's cool. Okay, well, I'm glad they added that finally. Builder tool. Yeah, so computer chip, a wiring kit, and a battery. Not going to be too hard to build. Lube and a power cell. Man, we're going to need quite a bit of stuff, huh? Okay. Let's try and gather all the stuff for... So I already have gold. I'm okay on gold. But we need 2 copper. And actually, all together we need 2, 1... We need something like 5 copper to build all of these items. Shouldn't be too hard. But we will see how long it takes me to gather this stuff. Titanium. More titanium. I don't need that. There's our first copper. And our second copper. Hey, there's more salt. Definitely gonna need more water. We're actually doing okay for our first hardcore run here. It's definitely a little unnerving not getting the O2. Oh, what do they call them? They call them something, but you get like the O2 alerts. That's what it's called. I need one of these. Yeah, I'm so used to getting the O2 alerts that it's kind of forcing me to change how I play a little bit here. Is that 3 pieces of copper now? That's 4 pieces of copper. Wow, we've found a lot more copper than I had thought by this point. Get our air and go back down. More titanium. Which is fine, you need a lot of titanium in this game. Ooh, I just heard it.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core. May
There it
result
is.
in important damage
Stalker teeth.
to monitor.
Very, very useful. Hey, look, some sandstone. Perfect, we needed silver ore. More silver is always good. Did Karen say something? She said something about the continued degradation of the Aurora's core, right? Yeah, okay. Man, I just need 1 more copper. Okay, here we go. Nope, titanium. Oh, I suppose it'll be a little bit before I find the 5th one. Sometimes you just get really lucky with your RNG, and right now, I am not. There we go. There's our copper. Oop. Okay. So I have 5 copper ore, which will be good for our... it'll be good for the battery, the 2 batteries. No, the copper wire, a battery, and 2 regular batteries for the power cell. Oop. So let's see how we get on here. Did I make rubber? I made additional rubber, right? I'm not actually recalling how much rubber we made. I must have used it. Okay, well, let's make a copper wire. Make a wiring kit, which we need. Need mushrooms again. There's a battery. There's another battery. Oh, did I make the wrong thing? I might have made the... No, that's right. We used the lube on the Sea Glide. Okay, so I need one computer chip. So there's the computer chip. Which means we can now build the habitat builder.
New blueprint acquired.
The only thing...
is designed to construct units capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Only thing we need now is rubber so that we can build the power cell. Yeah, this way will be alright. Probably not the correct way, but it is a way. Also got to be careful coming over this direction, because behind the Aurora is a dangerous place. Or, actually, just around the Aurora in general is a dangerous place to be. In front of it, or the side that's facing us, is not so bad, but it definitely is not a safe place to be. Okay, make the rubber. I'm glad I made the lube though, because we did need that. We have one more battery to make. Okay. We're gonna unpin that recipe since I've built them now. There we go. Okay. Oh, did I not build it? I must not have built it. I just unpinned it because that sounded like a good idea. Dumb. Okay, we're gonna grab another water. There's another one.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal
Okay.
coordinates correct.
Fortunately, I know exactly.
Transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Fortunately, I know exactly where that thing spawns, so we shouldn't have to worry about finding it. The only thing that's over there is some lead, and there's a couple PDAs. Like, there is a story attached to the game here. Obviously, the big part of the story is you got stranded on an unforgiving planet, and you're just supposed to... But there's a lot of detail and story stuff that gets lost. Alright, so this base is going to be crude and a little unusual, I think. And I'm not going to be ashamed about that, because I don't have the multi-purpose room. Oh, there's the things again. Man, I gotta be so careful about these crash fish. Whew. Too close for comfort for me. Okay, got some nice sandstone here. There's some more lead, okay. Oh, man, another one. I forget how fast those actually come in. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, we need a hatch. And we need a solar panel, which is going to be 2 more quartz and 1 more copper. Man, this game requires so much copper, and it's kind of a rarer resource.
This is Officer Keenan, Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, well, fortunately, I know where that is too. Hey, there was one right here that I never... Look at that. Copper. So easy. So, copper, 2 quartz, and a titanium for... What? World? Yeah, I think it was copper, 2 quartz, and a titanium for that solar panel. So, we're gonna get it done. Here's some titanium, more copper, which is always good. There's 1 quartz. You know, I've always been curious, and maybe somebody can help answer the question, but maybe not. I've always been curious, like, so they designed the crash fish with the idea that it will, if it feels like it's in danger, it will, oh geez, right on top of it. It will do that. It'll charge after whatever is endangering it, and it will explode. And I've just always wondered, what type of evolutionary advantage is that really? Like, what had to change for that fish in its life cycle for that to be the evolutionary advantage going forward? Like, it just seems strange. That's all. Like, we here on planet Earth didn't evolve that way. So, just begs the question, why did it?
All primary systems online.
Okay, a little more titanium there. Not much, unfortunately. Fortunately, titanium is everywhere in this game. We need gold, some silver. I think we need some lead, because I do want to try and turn this into my actual base here, because the life pod is nice, but it's not...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's not always the best. I need a table coral sample. Okay, well, let's build our radio. That'll be easy enough. Okay, let's go get table coral right there. Beautiful. Build our fabricator, and then we're going to build a couple of these as well. Pro tip of the day, build these storage units and not anything else, because all other storage units are inferior. Tried and true. Aw man, more titanium. And then we're going to move all of our stuff into these places, because why not? I don't need the fire extinguisher. Why do I even have that? Water is nice. Let's go move everything else from up here. Alright, now we're going to go start exploring, and we're going to try and collect a whole bunch of stuff, while also being really careful and not dying before our time. I need to make a medical kit fabricator as well, which is going to require fiber mesh, a titanium, and a computer chip. That seems odd that it needs a computer chip, but maybe it does. I wonder if I've actually got enough here for a computer chip. So, what? We said it was copper wire, a gold, and table coral? Is that what that is? Maybe the wrong thing to build, but I'm building it anyway. Nope, you need 2. This is also not our permanent base location. Just so y'all are aware. I have a place that I like to build in. Well, maybe not consistently, but often enough that it just provides me... It's just a good location. It's close to the Aurora, and it's in a place that's moderately safe. It just makes me feel better staying there. Plus, it doesn't get dark in the evening, which is way nice. Okay. We're gonna head this direction, because I still haven't built that, that compass I talked about. I don't really need it, but... I think it's just 2. Yeah, I think it's just 2 of the creepvine samples to make a hoopla. Fabric. That's what it's called. Jeez, that took me a long time to figure it out. Perfect. Okay. All right. You know what? I think that we will actually call it for this video here. I'm just looking at the time. Thanks for joining me on this adventure of Subnautica. I hope that I can actually complete this game fairly quickly. I would never consider myself a speedrunner in any regard because speedrunners really dedicate themselves to a task. I think the speedrun official world record time with 0 glitches in this game is like 30 minutes. I think it's less than that, but it's like about 30 minutes, and we're already at the 45-minute mark. So I am not a speedrunner. I don't want to be a speedrunner. That is just a whole other thing that I don't have. But regardless, we're going to do our best to complete it as fast as we can. I think the fastest it ever took me to complete this game was like 10 hours. So we're going to try and beat that record, my own personal record anyway. So anyway, if you guys like what you're seeing or hearing, hit the like button and subscribe for me, and leave some comments down below. Maybe I'm playing differently how you would, and you've got some suggestions on how to play better. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I will catch you guys next time. Huzzah!